Okay, so morning and welcome to week 8 of Lockdown Ladies. So this week's theme is counter-attacks. So counter-attacking is basically a defence followed by an attack. So we're going to be putting together the defences that we've learned over the last few weeks and the punches that we've learned from the start of the boot camps as well. So compiling lots of stuff together today. But before we start with the technique, we're going to do a warm-up. So we've got 6 exercises today for the warm-up. We're going to do 30 seconds of each and go twice round. So like before, I'll show you the move first. You work for 30 seconds, and then you can have a 10-second pause while I show you the next one, and then second round we'll go all the way through. So first move, that sun's right in my eyes. First move is fast feet, slow arms. So you're going to be running fast with your legs, but slowly moving your arms. So I'll show you from the side. So it's a quick run, but a slow and controlled movement of your upper body. Okay, so we're going to go in 5 seconds, and you're going to go for 30 seconds. Okay, ready? 3, 2, 1, off you go. So fast feet and slow, controlled arms. So you're holding your core and shoulders, slowly moving them, but trying to go quick, you slip your legs. So it's quite hard to do that and talk at the same time because you have to concentrate. Okay, so try and get your knees high. Okay, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Second move is going to be a deep ski to tiptoe. So squatting down into as if you're skiing and then driving up onto your tiptoes. Okay, so to show you from the side, so down, up to your tiptoes. Okay, so hold it for a second on your tiptoes before you come back down. Okay, ready? We're going in 3, 2, 1, off you go. So down and squeeze up at the top. So use your arms to drive up as you go down and then squeeze onto your tiptoes. To show you from the side, so you're trying to get down as low as you can and lifting your arms as high as your shoulders will allow you to go. Okay, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Next one, we've got walk out to push up. So walking out on your hands, push up at the bottom. Okay, you can, if you can't quite do the full push up, you can go onto your knees or just do the walk out. Okay, ready? 3, 2, 1, off you go. So walk out, push up, walk back to the top, and then go again. Try and get your chest as close as the floor when you're pushing up. So nice flat body all the way down. Okay, 3, 2, 1. And that's okay. Next one, we've got it's like a running man, but you're bringing your hands high to your opposite hip. Okay, so to show you from the side, so like a running man, but you're bringing your hips back before you bring them forward. Okay, so going in 3, 2, 1, off you go. So push up to the corner of the room and then drag it back down. So you're squeezing your core to bring it back into your body. Okay, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Next one, so facing forward, you're going to bring your knee up to your hands and then kick across the body and then swap legs. So knee forward, kick across, knee forward, kick across. Okay, so go in 3, 2, 1, off you go. So with your kicks, you might want to restrict them to start with as your hamstrings kind of warm up to the movement. And then once they're warm, you can try and kick a little bit higher. So after your knee, plant your foot back before you kick through. And relax. Okay, last one. Deep squat hold, so as low as you can go, and straight punches forward. Okay, ready? 3, 2, 1, off you go. So straight punches, jab cross. So rotating your shoulders in and turning your fists over at the end. So try and get that squat as parallel to the floor as you can. Okay, that's halfway, 15 seconds to go. Speed it up. Okay, last 5 seconds, fast as you can. And relax. Okay, shake your legs out. We're going to do that once more through, but you're not going to have the break this time because I've already showed you the move, so I'll tell you when the change is coming up and what move to transition into. Okay, so just have 10 seconds before we start. So the first one is the fast feet, slow arms. So what we did first. Okay, so we're going in 3, 2, 1, off you go. So slow, controlled upper body, fast legs. So slow your arms down. They should be slow and controlled, and your legs are doing the speed work. Okay, it's quite hard to concentrate on both. It's a nice, slow, controlled movement. Okay, 3 seconds and then into the deep skis. Okay, ready? And change, so ski down, up to your tiptoes. So push up with your shoulders as high as your arms can go, and then driving forward. Okay, so we've got 5 seconds, and then into the walkout to push-ups. Ready in 3, 2, 1, and change. So walking out, push up deep as you can, back to the top. If you need to drop onto your knees for the push-up, that's fine. Okay, next up, we've got the running man. So we're changing in 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and change. So opposite side to the hip. So pulling down with your hands, crunching your core to bring your hands back down to your knee. My neighbours have just pulled up in front of our window. I'm going to move this way. Okay, 5 seconds, and then into the knee, kick cross bodies, and change. So knee up, kick across, knee up, kick across. So when you're doing your knee, drop back, kick across your body. So knee, back, kick, knee, back, kick. I can't wait to get my blinds in. Okay, 5 seconds and then into the squat hold. And change, so drop down, straight punches as fast as you can. Really rotate your shoulders into it. Okay, that's halfway, drop a bit lower. The last bit, this is the last bit of the warm-up. Okay, 5 seconds, drop lower, fast as you can. Okay, and relax. Okay, grab a quick drink. Hope everyone's nice and warm. Whew. Okay, so technique this week is counter attack. So just a little recap. we're going to be using all the shots and defences that we've done so far. So if you just want to get into your boxing stance, I'm just going to quickly recap all of those. So when we get to the counter attacks, you've got it fresh in your mind, okay? So in your boxing stance, guard, that was week 1. Week 2, jab, cross. So just re-familiarise yourself with the technique. So rotating, your hands over at the end, twisting your hips and shoulders. Okay, next we had the hooks, okay? So that's rotating, bringing the shot round the side of the body. Okay, still twisting your hips and on your toes. Okay, and then next we have the uppercuts. So that's dipping your knees and driving up, okay? So try not to bring your arms out. They're still here, and you're just bringing them up at the last second. Okay, so that's all your punches. And then next we have the defenses, okay? So in your stance again, slips. So that's just a side to side little movement. So you're just twisting your core like a corkscrew. Okay, and then we have the rolls. Okay, so that's bending with the knees and rolling under the hooks. Okay, so that's the roll. Okay, then we had the parry and the block. Okay, so the parry is where you're just knocking the shot away from you. It's just a little twist and hitting it away with your hand. So that's the parry. Okay, and the block is on the back side, so you're just twisting in your hand, protecting your face. Okay, so just turning your fist to the front. Okay, so block, and you're tensing here to hold it tight. Okay, so that's the block. Okay, and then last week we did the foot defenses, so the side step. So you're just stepping in and out, nice, quick, dynamic movement. And then the lay back was just leaning, transferring the weight onto your back leg. Okay, so that's 7 weeks of technique done in 1 minute. So well done, everyone. I'm sure it's all come flooding back to you. Okay, so counter attacks, we're going to combine a defense followed by an attack. Okay, so in boxing, it's a constant motion of counter attack. So you're defending what's coming at you and then attacking back with punches. So we're going to do 3 different counter attacks and run through them. Okay, so I've just picked a couple and put together for you guys to practice. So counter attack 1, we're going to combine block, lay back. So just try that together. So you're blocking and laying back in the same motion. So block, lay back, and then your counter attack is going to be a cross, which is your backhand punch, and then a front uppercut. Okay, so all together, going to block, lay back, cross, uppercut. Okay, so do it slowly to start with. So block, lay back, from the lay back, hand cross, front uppercut. Okay, so try that all together. Once you've got the hang of it, you can speed it up. So block, lay back, cross, uppercut. Okay, so try and turn it into more of a flow. So each movement is firing up the next movement. Okay, so now just try and get into a rhythm. So if you bounce on your toes and then each time you throw in a different move. So block, lay back, cross, uppercut. Imagine you're blocking, avoiding a shot, and then coming back with those 2. Okay, once you've got the hang of the movement, try and speed and power up. Okay, so now quicker with your defenses and then powering back with your punches. Block, lay back, and then big cross, big uppercut. So really power into it. Block, lay back, cross, uppercut. So your body should be going side to side. So all your shoulders, hips is moving each time. Okay, good, hold it there. So really good. So by the end of that, you're all in a really good flow. I could see your movement got a lot more natural as we went along. So next one. So now you've got good at that one, we're gonna move on to another one. We've got a parry, side step, uppercut, hook. So parry, so you're knocking a shot away. Side step, you're stepping across. So whatever leg you have at the front, that's the direction you're going. So parry, side step, back uppercut, front hook. Okay, so do it slow to start. Parry, side step, uppercut, hook. And then reset. Parry, side step, uppercut, hook. So nice and slow to start with, making sure you're doing all your techniques correctly. Okay, and then once you've got the hang of it, start to tie it together. So parry, side step off that. As you're stepping across, wind up for the uppercut, and then from the uppercut straight into the hook. So you're trying to put it together now. Parry, side step, uppercut, hook. So now try and speed it up. So as you're doing your side step, you're halfway into your uppercut. And then once you've got the speed, add in some power. So they're big, powerful shots. So a big uppercut, and then really twist into that hook at the end. So your front shoulder should be coming right across on that last hook. So a big, powerful hook to finish. Okay, good, and relax. So that's the second one. Third one, this one's going to be fixed, so you're not going to move, you're going to be on the spot. So imagine you're stuck in a corner. We're going to slip, roll. So slip, roll, just try that first together. So slip to your front leg side, and then roll to your back leg. And then we're going to add a back hook. So slip, roll, hook on your backhand, and then a jab at the front to finish. Okay, so slip, roll, hook, jab. So your feet are staying in the same position for this one. Slip, roll, hook, jab. So to get that jab in at the end, you have to really fire your shoulder back in. So quick twist from the hook to get the jab in. So make sure you're using your knees for the roll. So you're bending your knees, not your back. And again, using the momentum from the roll to fire into the hook and then ping back for the jab at the end. So you should really use your core in this one because you're not moving. All your movements come in from the core. The slip, roll. Okay, so just do a couple of big powerful ones to finish. So big hook into a snappy jab. Okay, and relax. Okay, so that you've done 3 different counter attacks there, and across the 3, we used every shot and every defense that we've done so far. I just mixed them up in different ways. So that's a lot more realistic to boxing, so combining everything that you've learned into actual moves. So you can see now how all the techniques tie together. So well done. Have a quick drink before we go into the circuit. So for the circuit this week, we've got first move is going to be, so in the same position, so you need to be in your guard and stance. We're going to add more punches into this first move. So you're going to start with a jab, cross, hook, and then from there, you're going to go cross, jab, hook on the opposite side. So it's like 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, but you swap inside. So jab, cross, hook, cross, jab, hook. Okay, so just get used to that first. So jab, cross, hook, cross, jab, hook. And then from there, you're going to sprawl in a 1, 2, 3, 4 motion. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And then continue that movement. So I'll show you in real time. So we're going to go jab, cross, hook, cross, jab, hook. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and then just keep that going for the minute. Okay, so that's the first movement. So we're going to go for 1 minute. So get ready in position. Going in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Jab, cross, hook, cross, jab, hook. 1, 2, 3, 4. And just keep that going in that same rhythm. Don't worry if you get mixed up with your punches because you're going back to front. As long as you're throwing them, it doesn't really matter. But try and get it jab, cross, hook, cross, jab, hook. Okay, 20 seconds to go. Okay, last 10 seconds. Keep going. I'm going to come and see your shots. Good work, guys. Keep it up. Last 3 seconds. 2, 1, and relax. Okay, second move, we're going down to the floor. So this is another complex one. So we're going to go into high plank position. So we're going to go mountain climb times 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And then from there, you're going to jump out into a star, down, up, back in. Okay, so all together. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, out, press, up, in. So 1, 2, 3, 4, out, press, up, in. Okay, so get down on the floor in position. We're going to go in 5 seconds. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Let's go. So 1, 2, 3, 4, out, press, up, in. If you're struggling with the wide press up, you can just do 1, 2, 3, 4, out and in. You can miss that bit out. So adding the press up in is a bit more advanced. So you can just start out and in, or out, press, and up. Okay, keep going. You've got about 20 seconds to go. Really good. Okay, keep breathing through this. It's quite a complex one. So if you feel the burn, deep breath in through your nose, help for your mouth to control it through the movement. Okay, last 10 seconds. Keep pushing, squeeze one more in. 3, 2, 1, and relax. Okay, back up on your feet. Final move is a leg heavy one. So you're going to start in front standing position, drop back into a lunge. So you can put your hands on your hips for stability. You're going to lunge, turn, squat, turn, lunge, then bring your foot back in and then swap sides. So it's like lunge, squat, lunge. Okay, so you're turning whatever position your back leg is, that's the way you turn for the squat. Okay, so lunge, squat down, lunge, back up, swap legs. Okay, so really focus on your technique. Don't rush this one, okay? So it's more about getting deep into the squats and the lunges. Don't go for speed. Okay, so really controlled. If you've got dodgy knees, do it very slowly. Okay, so we're going in 5 seconds. So starting with either side, ready, let's go. So drop back, lunge, squat, lunge, side. So nice and controlled. If you feel yourself wobble, just slow down, tighten your tummy, hold your stability. Also, if you feel yourself wobbling in your lunge, put your feet a little bit further apart. Make sure your lunge is this shape, okay? So your knee shouldn't be coming over your toe. Okay, if you find this easy, you can jump switch instead. But you don't have to do that. Okay, last, coming up to 10 seconds to go. Try and keep your back straight as well as you're going down. 3, 2, 1, and relax. Okay, so that's the 3 movements. So just have got a 30-second breather, grab a quick drink if you need. And then we're going to go all the way through with those 3 rounds back to back. Okay, so we've got 10 seconds before we get started on a 3-minute round. Okay, ready in position for the jab, cross, hook. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Jab, cross, hook, cross, jab, hook. 1, 2, 3, 4. Jab, cross, hook, cross, jab, hook. 1, 2, 3, 4. Keep that going. Really rotate your body around on them hooks. So you're throwing your shoulder into it before you go into the sprawl. So hands, feet, in, up. Okay, 20 seconds to go. So after this, we're going straight down into the mountain climbers and the star press. So we've got 5 seconds. Ready, 3, 2, 1. Down you go straight away. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Star press, up, in. 1, 2, 3, 4. Out, down, up, in. Remember, you can just jump out and in if you don't want to add in the press up, that's fine. Okay, you're halfway on these. Got 30 seconds to go. Keep pushing. Okay, 20 seconds left. And then we're going into the lunge, squat, lunge, alternates. Okay, keep pushing down. We've got 10 seconds left. See how many you can squeeze in. Okay, last 5, 3, 2, 1, and straight into the lunge. So lunge, squat, lunge, switch. So just pause at the bottom of each movement. So pause, 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 and then switch. Okay, so it's not a rushed movement. Nice and controlled, and squeezing as deep as you can. Really test your hips on this one. Okay, halfway. Okay, we've got 20 seconds left. See if you can get a little bit deeper. Just drop that back knee as close to the floor as you can. Okay, 10 seconds. Last 5, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Okay, so we've got a 30-second breather, and then we're going to do that once more through. So get your breath back, have a quick drink, and we've got one more round of that. I recommend a good stretch after this session, or maybe a hot bath, or both. Okay, back in position. So starting with a jab, cross, hook, cross, jab, hook. Sprawl, we're going in 5 seconds. Okay, ready? 3, 2, 1, go. So jab, cross, hook, cross, jab, hook. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, that's halfway. Got 30 seconds left of these. This is the last time you're going to do them. Make sure you're rotating your shoulders and hips into those punches. Okay, last 10 seconds. And then we're going into the mountain climbers. Okay, so 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, straight down. Let's go. So 1, 2, 3, 4, star, press, up, in. 1, 2, 3, 4, star, press, up, in. Keep that going. Okay, we're halfway. Only 30 seconds left of these. Really drive your knees up to your chest as far as you can. Okay, 20 seconds to go. Keep pushing. After this, we've just got one more bit of the circuit. Then you've got a breather. Okay, last 10 seconds. Really drive them in. Okay, 5, 3, 2, 1, and straight into the lunges. So lunge, squat, lunge, and switch. So straight away, no breaks this time. Nice and controlled, dropping that back knee on the lunge and dropping your bum down in the squat as low as you can. Keeping your back nice and straight. Okay, last 30 seconds. Let's see how low you can get these lunges and squats. So slow it down now and drop deeper into the movement, okay? So deep as you can, really squeeze your muscles into the depth of the movement. Okay, 5 seconds. And relax. Whew. Okay, well done, guys. That was a tough circuit. To have a break, and then we're going into a core finisher. So pop something down on the floor if you've got a hard floor. Okay, so with the core, we've got 3 movements. We're going to go for 30 seconds. Apart from the middle movement, we're going to do 20 seconds each side. But I'll tell you when to switch, so just listen to my lead. So first movement, you're going to be sat on the floor. You want to get in a V shape. So you're slightly leant back, so you're engaging your core. So you're going to lean back, straight legs, and you're going to flutter them, alternate flutters, okay? Ideally, you want your hands here, okay? But if you're struggling with your balance, you can just pop them down on the floor. Okay, so try and keep them straight. If you need to touch the floor in between to stabilize, that's absolutely fine. Okay, so we're going to go for 30 seconds. So everyone get down in position. Going in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. So try and hold your arms out in front, point your toes. So you're trying to make your legs as straight as possible. Okay, so you should just be leaning on the very bottom of your back. So kind of just above where your coccyx is. Okay, keep going. Ooh, a bit wobbly. 5 seconds to go. 3, 2, 1, and relax. Okay, now we're gonna do 20 seconds on each side of this next move. So start on one side. So you want to be leaning on your forearm. So you're not in a straight line, your bum, so you're in a very slight V, so your bum's set back a little bit. So you're gonna lift one leg and then bring your bottom leg up and then slowly lower. Okay, I'm just gonna show you from this angle so you can see the shape of my body, okay? So I'm not straight, I'm slightly bent. So up, up, and then slowly lower, okay? So the best way to do it is just get to a position where you feel balanced, because otherwise you'll feel like you can't lift your bottom leg up. Okay, so up, up, and slowly lower it down. Okay, so we're going to do 20 seconds and then switch sides. Okay, so you can either roll over or change what end of the mat you're on and still face the same way. Okay, so ready? 3, 2, 1, let's go. So up, up, slowly lower down. Don't let your feet touch the floor at the bottom, so keep them off the floor. Okay, so you should feel this in your top side of your obliques, which is the muscles on the side of your body. So squeezing up, you'll feel it in your inner thigh as well. Okay, so squeezing your legs together. Okay, and switch sides. And then change your top leg. So you see my legs aren't touching the floor in between, just keeping them about a few inches off the ground. Okay, and relax. Okay, third move, we're going to go into a plank position, but we're doing hip dips, okay? So with the plank, ideally you want to be doing it on your forearms, and you're just dipping your hip side to side. Okay, so leaning in with one hip, and then switching onto the other hip. Okay, but again, you're not touching the floor, you're just dipping it down. If you find that too hard, you can come up higher and do it like this, it's a bit easier. Okay, so start on your forearm, see how you go. If you need to change, that's fine. Okay, so we're gonna go for 30 seconds. Ready, 3, 2, 1, let's go. So just dipping your hips, so you're rocking on your toes, dipping your hips sideways. So you should really feel this in your core. So drop your hip as low as you can go without touching the floor. Okay, last 5 seconds. And relax. Whew. Okay, so that's the core. So we're going to do that through all together now, so without a break in between. So I'm just going to tell you when to switch. Okay, so starting with the V leg flutters. So get in position. We're going to go in 5 seconds. Okay, so get ready. So slight lean back. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Off you go. So straight arms, straight legs, pointed toes, and just up and down. So you want to feel the engagement in your core. So lean back till you feel your core engaged. If you feel yourself wobbling, just try and rebalance. Okay, last 5 seconds, and then straight into the side leg raises. Okay, and switch. Okay, so on your starting side, leg up, bring it together and slowly lower. Remember, you're not touching the floor when you come down, just holding it up. Okay, and switch sides. Okay, if you're struggling with this, just bend your body in a bit more. So bring your legs a bit more forward, and it will make it slightly easier. Okay, 5 seconds, and then straight into the plank hip dips. Ready, and change. So plank position, drop your hips down. Okay, really breathe with this one. You'll probably feel a burn in your core. That's good. Okay, keep going. This is the last thing you're doing today. Try not to stop. Okay, last little bit. Really push. Okay, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Whew. So if you felt that last one was a bit longer, the plank dips, we did 45 seconds of them instead of 30. So that was a nice little surprise for you all. But I hope everyone's okay. Girl, run the world.